There are many voices today that speak with confidence about Scripture, about history, about language, and about faith. Many of them claim authority. Many of them claim scholarship. And many of them speak as though the matter has already been settled. This channel exists because, very often, it has not. What I have seen repeatedly is not honest disagreement, but reduction. Verses taken out of context. Language is flattened. Second Temple Judaism treated as if it were modern rabbinic polemic. Greek parsed with precision while Hebrew thought is ignored entirely. Arguments that appear strong locally but collapse the moment the full system is considered. This is not about intelligence. It is about scope. A narrow argument can look decisive when it is allowed to remain narrow, but truth does not live in fragments. Truth must integrate. This channel is called Witness Integral for a reason. A witness is not an advocate for himself. A witness points to what exists independent of him. And an integral witness is not partial. It is whole, coherent, and accountable to every constraint. I'm not here to create a personality. I'm not here to win debates. And I'm not here because Christ needs defending. He does not. But people do deserve protection from distortion. There is a man whose image is impressed upon linen, an image that resists easy explanation, that survives every attempt to dismiss it as medieval fraud, that continues to demand serious attention across physics, chemistry, history, medicine, and theology. That man is Jesus of Nazareth. And what troubles me is not disagreement about him. It is the confidence with which many dismiss him without integrating the evidence. Textual, historical, linguistic, physical, and theological into a single coherent picture. You cannot adjudicate the Gospels by grammar alone. You cannot understand first-century Jewish claims by later rabbinic categories. You cannot isolate Greek verbs while ignoring Hebrew modes of thought. And you cannot pretend neutrality while carrying unexamined assumptions about what can or cannot be true. Many modern critiques are not wrong because they're hostile. They're wrong because they're incomplete. This channel exists to slow those claims down. Not to mock them, not to shout over them, but to examine whether they actually hold, once all the variables are accounted for. I will not ask you to suspend reason. I will not ask you to accept tradition uncritically, and I will not ask you to believe because I say so. What I will do is restore context where it has been removed, expose assumptions where they are hidden, and test claims for global coherence, not rhetorical force. Faith is not afraid of full spectrum analysis. It never has been. The earliest Christian witnesses did not even win the world by clever arguments or institutional power. They testified to what they had seen, heard, and touched. And they did so knowing they would not be rewarded for it. That posture matters. So let me be clear about what this channel is not. It is not anti-Jewish. It is not anti-scholarship. It is not anti-language study. And it is not reactionary. But it is unapologetically committed to truth as a whole, not in pieces. If a claim about Christ is correct, it should survive integration. If it fails when integrated, then it is not honest scholarship, it is selective argumentation. That is the standard here. I am not the center of this work, and I don't intend to become one. This channel exists to bear witness, carefully, soberly, and without spectacle, to the man who stands at the center of history, whether acknowledged or not. If you're confident in your claims, you should welcome this kind of examination. If you are not, this channel will feel uncomfortable. Either way, the witness remains.